What's going on? Smoke Signals Podcast. What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Anthony. How you doing? Uh, can't wait to get into the cigar today. Had a pretty good week this week. I went to TPE in Las Vegas. Um, convention. It's not PCA. It's not the big cigar convention, but TPE. It had a lot of tobacco products, cannabis, lighters, anything dealing with fire is what was there. And they had a couple booths. Got to mingle, talk to some people, learn a little bit about the industry, learn a little more, make some connections. Um, Most important thing, learn. Got a couple interviews. I'm gonna post those. Um, so be on the lookout for some videos, especially on my social media stuff. So you'll get to see that. Like I said, met some really good people and learned a lot. But yeah, yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I had a great time. Oh, where's my cigar? I just had my cigar. Oh, right here. I was about to start crying. I was like, wake up. But so they got a brand new cigar from Romeo and Julieta. Let me tell you something. Newbies, when you hear a certain name or theme for so long, you kind of say it that way, and then when someone has like a slight little difference, you still refer to the name a certain way, like Romeo and Juliet. So, for the longest time, I was always saying Romeo and Juliet, but Romeo and Juliet. And when I met with the people, one of the good guys over there, and spoke with him, all I kept thinking in my head was, "Do not say Romeo and Juliet. Do not say Romeo and Juliet. Do not say." So I was doing the interviews with Romeo and Juliet, and I was like, "Thank you, thank you." But yeah, they got a brand new cigar out. The Reserva Real Nicaraguan Profundo. Check that out. Yeah. See if we can. There we go. I like that color. I like that color. And it's in this series, the Reserva Real series. They had the Reserva Real Nicaragua. First one was mellow. Second one was medium, and this one's medium to full. Got the whole little packet. Wouldn't talk to him. Been reading up on it, like the material. So yeah, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I just know this stuff off the top of my head. I'll be working at it, man. I'll be studying, looking. Yeah, yeah, man. So I told he gave me an interview and I appreciated it. And I told him I was going. He gave me a sample, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna straight do a review on this thing, and look forward to start following each other on social media. Make sure I get this to him. So let's get started, man. Reserva Real Nicaragua Profundo. The wrapper, Nicaraguan Oscuro. Binder, Nicaraguan. Filler, Nicaraguan. Of course, from the country of Nicaragua. Strength, medium to full. Like I said, we don't really do the flavor profile because we don't, we knew we're trying to learn, but I'll still give it to you. Maybe you can work at it, see if you catch those notes. I don't always catch the notes, so I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say I do. The notes that they have on here is dark chocolate, espresso, dried fruit, pepper, and molasses. I'm looking forward to smoking this cigar. I really am. Looking at this material, it's pretty cool, you know. But I can't wait. Um, this was crafted in Nicaragua by master blenders AJ Fernandez and Rafael Nodal. Some of you guys probably recognize those names. Um, so yeah, man, I can't wait to hop into this. I'm trying to take my time and not just jump into it, but guess what? I'm gonna jump into it. So bam, got to get busy. And so today I'm going to light this a little different, hoping I don't get embarrassed online here in front of my friends. I'm about to use me cedar sticks. Last couple times I've been using these heater kits, man, it's like that fire exploded off of there, man. Almost, burnt my fingertips off. So, Ooh-wee. 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 I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Can get that good old straight cut on here. I've been, really killing the straight cut lately. I need to take a little more off. See what happens when you, smoke too soon, right? Mm. That's pretty good. Mm, mm. Look, I'm in for something, man. I can't wait. Okay. Let's see if we can get this going. See if we can get this going. Mhm. We have fire. Those edges real quick. See how that fire is going, man. Got me a little nervous, bro. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't embarrass myself. Thank God. Yeah. Okay. So far so good. I like this. I like this. With that fruit already. Yes. I know a lot of people say you're not gonna know that until it burned like an inch or half an inch. This is amazing right now. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait. Hmm. Yeah, I like this. I like this. This is gonna be fun. So anyway, yeah, I was out at TPE. It was 3 days. I went all 3 days, and I had a blast. The last couple weeks have been convention central. I went to the pizza convention. I don't feel like pizza convention. Yes, pizza convention. They got cats coming all over the world trying to sell like a lot of their pizza items with ovens, grills, or whatever. Um, all over the world, their techniques on how they make pizza. I didn't know there's that many different ways to bake pizza. Yeah, people coming from Italy making pizza, of course, New York, California. Um, they got some Germans out here. Yeah, it's just a lot of different people, and I'm tasting, and they had all the different types of stuff you would put in pizza parlor. Like you had your pizza stuff, and you had gelato. I love gelato. I love gelato more than I like ice cream, but I don't eat it a lot here because they Americanized it a little bit. Like, I went to Italy a couple years back and had some gelato, and I will say the lady I had some the other day at the convention, and it was delicious. Amazing. It's amazing. And so, yeah, I know they had some of you guys being like, "Man, you didn't know about that type of stuff." I didn't. They had, Italian sausage. I had that. Italian steak was different for me. I never had that. Italian steak sandwich, gave it to me, dipped it in the juice, and was like, "Go ahead and eat that." I had to walk away because I didn't want there's something I wanna say, I can't say it, but I didn't want to look bad 'cause I'd have been greedy 'cause I just kept saying, "Can I get another one? Can I get another one? Can I get another one?" It was bad, like, that thing was delicious. Oh my god, I'm sitting like, "This might be the best steak sandwich I've ever had." And then I had some of the pizza, and the pizza was amazing. They had pasta there, walking around talking. I'm in marketing and advertising, stuff like that, so sometimes, I'm walking around trying to, 1, get ideas, 2, get customers, to keep this thing rolling. So, but yeah, walking around, and I'm just like, "Man, I love cannolis." I love cannolis. When I went to Italy, the one thing I had to do above all anything else was get cannoli in Italy. I recorded it and everything, it was crazy, and, it was amazing. Um, but, yeah, I kept walking around and coming around the corner, and I see Philly cheesesteak, and I'm like, "I don't think nothing gonna beat that Italian steak over there, man," and it's like the Philly cheesesteak was like, "Watch me work," and I watched him work. Yeah, ain't nothing really dethroning, a Philly cheesesteak. That thing was oh god, that thing was good, but let's just say I had a good time there. I had a full time there. Um, I even had some, Detroit style pizza. I didn't know there was such thing as Detroit style pizza. I always thought there was New York, Chicago, and I guess Italian pizza, stuff like that. That Detroit style pizza and how they make it, I sat there and watch them, and that's the thing of beauty. Thing of beauty, like the cigar. Oh, man, had a good time. And then the next week, I was at, TPE and had a good time, learned a lot. Like I said, I got some stuff for you newbies, just like me. So hopefully the interviews will really help out a lot. Um, Made some connections. Like I said, it's really, really, really good, man. It was really good. One of the things is I talk to a lot of people about is being pairings, you know, um, and what I can drink with. Some people believe drink what you want to drink, smoke a cigar. Some people believe, you know, um, what you drink is going to really affect your cigar, and vice versa. And so it's a big deal. One of the things I kept hearing about is sparkling water. I'm not a sparkling water fan, but I am going to try it. And coffee. I'm a coffee. I drink. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I do drink coffee every now and again. I used to drink for taste. I'm the type of person who needs a little coffee with the sugar. That's me. That's me. So when they talk about some black coffee, so I can't. Black coffee tastes like burnt water to me. Well, I just can't do it. But the gentleman told me to try it. Black coffee. He said two. He said in a cup of a little bit of milk. I had my wife make me a cup of coffee before I got home, and I said I want 2 splashes. So, but I think she got a little happy with the splashes. It's okay. There's no sugar. So I'm drinking me some Ethiopian coffee, a little cream in there. Hey, I think we own something. I think we own something, y'all. Think we own something. Okay. Yeah. That was all right. That was all right. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I learned a lot of good things, man. Learned a lot of good things. I learned, you know, not all cigars are going to be delicious to you. Not all cigars are delicious, and you don't have to smoke. Sometimes I have a cigar that I'm not feeling at all. And I just try to put it out my head. That's when that drink really matters. And I just smoke for the ritual, and try to relax that way. But, I was told, like, hey, man, if that's not a good cigar, put that thing down. Don't disrespect, put it down. Get you something that you're going to relax and that you enjoy. That's what this thing's all enjoying, enjoying, relaxing. And so, I won't be putting this down. But yeah, I had a good time, man. Like I said, I kept saying I can't say it enough. I learned a lot, and I'm just happy to have learned so much. I really am. And so, oh man, it was so exciting. But I'm gonna go sit back, smoke on a cigar, and chillax, enjoy myself. And I'll be back in a minute. All right, and back at it like a crack at it. Oh, this thing is really good, y'all. Really, really. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying that dried fruit. That's my thing. I'm not a chocolate person. I'm not a coffee person. Definitely not a pepper person. It's free. I That's it. It's done. So, like I said, we're not notes. That's not my thing. So it doesn't. But trying to get better at this, right? So let's see. Let's see. So, can taste the chocolate. I definitely can taste the chocolate, especially when I drink that coffee. I can taste the chocolate. Espresso. I'm sorry. I've tasted it before in other cigars. Maybe it's because I'm drinking chocolate. I don't know. The dried fruit. I definitely can taste that dried fruit. Definitely. The pepper. Yeah, the pepper there. The molasses. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm supposed to be tasting for. Um, I wish there was something that I can inhale or whatever, taste whatever that I can like pinpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like with perfumes and colognes and scents and stuff like that. How they have like little stuff you can smell, and then you after you smell it, you probably can pick up the different scents in the cologne. And maybe they do have it for cigars. I just haven't come across it yet. Like I say, newbie. Um, but I wish they had that. 'Cause I feel like I'm always having trouble with molasses. What I can pick up in cigars, I can pick up grass, pick up earth, um, fruits. I can pick them up, raisin. And the reason why I picked up raisin because it was like a how I taste it is like creamy fruit. That's what the raisin comes up for me as. Um, pepper, red pepper. Can't taste the bacon spices yet. Maybe I'm tasting. I'm just not. Anise. I hate that. So let me tell you something about me. Oh my god. So at TPE, you're talking, you're learning, you're connecting, you get samples and stuff like that. And I was with the Italian tobacco people, they with the fire cure and stuff. Um, one of the companies, Parodi, Parodi, um, Avanti, Avanti. They gave me some of those because I love those. I get them a lot. Um, they're gonna be on my videos if you haven't seen them. They're gonna be on my videos when I'm going through TPE. 'Cause I got video of me going through TPE and stuff, and I take a lot of footage. And those cigars that Clint Eastwood used to smoke in the old westerns and stuff like that. They look small. They look like weed, like marijuana, like you rolled up a joint or something. Not a joint, but it's not joint papers, but the blunt, I guess. Um, yeah, and it looks like that, but it's not. It's no, it's a cigar. It's a tagged cigar, and I'm using that to describe it, not to condone that stuff. Um, they trying to get a blog to kicked off on YouTube, but that's what it looks like. It's one of those things that I try to smoke in the backyard or not around uh non-cigar smokers because I don't want them looking at me like, hey, like no, it's a cigar. Because once people get something in their mind, that's what it is. They don't care what you told. But, yeah, so those cigars, that's what that is. I didn't know that, and I heard that before, right? And then when I had an opportunity to talk to him, I asked him, like, "Is that true?" And he's like, "Yeah, that's very true." And, so those. So they got some that's like bourbon flavor, regular flavor, like latte, chocolate, stuff like that. And they got one that's anise, and I'm not a black licorice fan. That's what anise, black licorice for some of y'all that don't know. I'm not a fan. But what I have learned to help me with cooking and stuff like that, your spices and putting stuff together, being a chemist or a mad scientist, is like, a little bit of this, a little bit of that can mix together and make something beautiful. So I've had some cigars where it had anise in it, you could taste it, but it wasn't overwhelming. It was just like a little bit mixed with some of the other stuff, and it was like a great cigar. And so with that being said, I'm learning, they put that in like, I believe that's in like root beer and stuff like that. So I'm like, you know what, let me try it. Can't stand it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a niece person. I smoked that thing. It took like 3 puffs because I was well, 4 puffs because I was trying. Then it popped in my head what he said, "Man, if you don't like the cigar, put it down." I had to. I had to. 4 puffs, I put it down. That anise, I cannot stand. I do not like black licorice. Oh my god. It was terrible. Yeah. And what's pissing me off about it is the fact that I smoked it in my garage and I can't get that smell out of my mouth. Can't. I can't. But yeah, I just black licorice. I can't do it. For those of you who like black licorice, your soul is black. I can't do it, man. I can't. No. But anywho, this is great. Um, I was watching that fight, Deontay Wilder and was Chosa, Chizosa, Chisora, and I came to the conclusion that I came to a long time ago, and it just reiterated itself in my mind's eye. Deontay Wilder can't box. Goddamn, he can. He can fight. Still don't understand how he don't break his wrist and his hand. Don't understand how he don't break his wrist and hand. When punches he throw like extremely hard rabbit punches and cat punches. It's like a rabbit or a cat throwing a punch. He be knocking them fools out. Like I don't want to feel it. I don't want to feel it. But Jesus, I got hands, but I'm not a professional fighter. You know, I do jujitsu, pretty decent. He's 6'8". And I get up on his legs, take him on the ground, and we go down there. But with them rabbit punches, he still might get something off the way he be throwing punches. My God. But he can't fight. He can't, well, I can't say he can't fight. He can't box. I don't understand how his record is as good as it is. I was just watching that, and I was like, every time he threw a punch, I was like, oh, he broke it. Oh, he broke it. Oh, he broke it. But now you're talking about fighting Joshua. I think Joshua whooped his ass, personally. I think Joshua beat him. Joshua can box. He hit hard. Um, Wilder took some punches. He took some punches. To me, that lets you know how hard Tyson Fury hits. Wilder got a chin. He can take some punches because Fury hit him with some bombs. I'm gonna rewatch those 3 fights. That's gonna be good entertainment. I'm gonna watch those 3 fights. Um, he hit him with some bombs, and I think Joshua might get harder than Fury. So I don't think he's gonna take that many bombs. I mean, the Joshua that fought Jake Paul, I still think he'll beat him personally. But yeah, I just don't. He said that he was scared. He could see the fear in Joshua's eyes. I don't know, but hey, anybody can get caught. Puncher's chance. He definitely has a puncher's chance. I believe Joshua will get him out of there though. But I do wanna see that fight. It's another fight that happened too late, way too late, way too late. That fight should have happened a long time ago when both of them was undefeated. It sucks that their careers have to take a downturn for us before we can see some of the fights we always want to see. And then these fighters act like, "Man, we're giving you the fight you wanna see." No, we wanted to see that fight years ago when y'all was at y'all peak powers. That's when we wanted to see it. Hell, I think that's when y'all would've made the most money. Y'all keep talking about all this money, negotiations, and now y'all trying to fight, and not just them, a lot of these other people. And now you're trying to fight, and you're not making the money you could have made. I think the only people who made the money that they could have made is Floyd and Matt. Yeah, but that fight was 5 years too late. I think majority of Floyd's fights were not majority. I would say, um, Money Mayweather's fights could have made more money. I think when he's Pretty Boy Floyd, he fought everybody when he's supposed to fight him, getting him out there when he's making that name, letting everybody know who he was. But when he became money, all these negotiations, not fighting people when he should have fought them, or not fighting the right people at all. That's just my opinion. Um, Not hating, just calling how I see it. I'm not a huge Floyd Mayweather fan. I do recognize he's one of the greatest to ever fight. I can't say one of the greatest to put in gloves. He's one of the greatest to fight. Like he's him. Whether I'm a fan of him or not, they always give credit. That that boy can go. And I think that's why I think we all recognize that. I think that's why we want to see him fight people in their prime. I know a lot of people want to see him lose. I just want to see top level fights at the time. We see who's the best and who's not. Um, a lot of people don't want to. A lot of people are scared to not be the best, and that's a human trait. I can't necessarily be too mad at that. Right. Scared to get that loss. But what I've learned in life from sports and business, sometimes L's make you better. Sometimes L's make you better. Just because you got 1, 2 losses on your record don't mean you can't beat a person's undefeated. Just sometimes take those 1 or 2 to clean up what you, uh, what you were lacking in, what you didn't realize you were lacking in. And then sometimes those 1 or 2 losses will make you a complete fighter. That doesn't take away anybody who's undefeated, because 'cause I'm a huge Andre Ward fan. Huge, huge Andre Ward fan. And would a loss made him better? I don't know. Hell, would a loss made, Floyd better? I don't know. I don't know. But, would love to see those fights, man. Would love to see those fights. So far, man, this cigar is still good, still burning good. Can't complain. Um, I love the cigar, man. And this has nothing to do with because I interviewed with him or anything like that. Because integrity is more important to me than anything. So if it's not good, it's not good. But if it's good, I'm gonna tell you. I'm one of those people. And this is good. I enjoy this. I will buy more of these. I would definitely buy more of these. I can't wait. I'll buy me a couple of them, set in my humidor. This is gonna be one of my happy cigars. No, me and my happy when I say cigars. I have, people be smoking cigars for happy occasions and stuff like that. And I'm already happy. I don't need to get happier. I like certain cigars when I'm not feeling as good to pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Or to really get me going. Thank you, man. I really enjoy this. I enjoy this a lot. All right, keep smoking. I'll be back. Um, Tell you what I think about this good old cigar. All right. Hey, back. See, I was out here enjoying that. I went in the backyard, hung out with my wife, have a good conversation. Um, man, this is good. This is good. I like this. I like this all the way down. And I finally tasted that molasses. Just think that's enough. That's what I'm gonna do. But not real quick, man. That was crazy. Like I was putting my headset on and the smoke came up and got me. But I enjoyed this. I love this a lot. This is really good, man. This is really good. Really good. Um, something I want to say, something that came across real quick to the fellas, man. Be there. Take care of your children. Take care of your issues now, especially if you know you got a seed on its way. If you want to be able to be here and take care of your seed, man. That's some information. Um, I mean, a story about a guy who had some stuff he needed to take care of, and he kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, and he didn't take care of his information. And the good old police rolled up on him, and he's locked up. You don't pay your tickets, you don't, own your stuff, appear in court, stuff like that. Story I had come across, and had a baby, and he's gonna be out for like 6 months. So this child gonna be on this earth for 6 months, and won't even to hold his child for 6 months. Won't be there when the child's a newborn. That's, don't feel sorry for the guy because, from my understanding, he had a chance to clear all this stuff up. People were telling him, "Clear it up now, clear it up now, clear it up now," before it come clear you up, and they cleared him up. So take care of your stuff, man. You know you got responsibilities coming. Take care of your responsibilities. So when your seed get here, you can start taking care of that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Um, sucks to hear. It is what it is. Hopefully that child has a good family around, so it won't miss the presence of a man figure in this early development. I know you're like, man, just a couple months. Yeah, but we don't know what's the effect on that. And get used to hearing a male's voice. But even still, it's just like, well, it's just a rough thing I came across, and I just want to share that, put that out there. But love this. This feels good. It makes me feel good, not super jittery, but like relaxed, like good. Like, you know, this makes me. I know some people don't like people being on their phone or strolling on the internet and stuff like that. To me, this is a Instagram cigar. Meaning, I won't feel good be watching this little stuff on Instagram and laughing and checking out Instagram. This is what this one's for. For me, some cigars are I'm gonna sit back and read a book, smoke my cigar. Some cigars I'm gonna get some work done. Some cigars I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and meditate and chill. Some cigars I feel like it's a good conversation cigar. I'm gonna sit there and have some conversation. I feel like talking. This cigar made me feel good, made me want to sit on social media and see all the buffoonery and laugh and joke, some of the stuff, the skits and stuff. I love this cigar. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. Can't wait to go get me some and put it in the humidor and just have 'em. People come by, look at my humidor, be like, "Oh, you got that?" Or they'd be like, "How is that, man? Amazing. Can I try it?" You gotta get your own. No, I ain't like that. Unless I only got like one or two left, then you gotta get your own. But I enjoyed this, man. I enjoyed this a lot. Romeo, Julieta, I love this. This is great. Profundo. Yeah, man. pretty good, pretty good. I'm not giving out free advertisement, but it's pretty good, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this down to the fingertips and get back to talking with my beautiful wife and sign on out. So hey, y'all be good, be easy out there. Peace.